name is Sharon Mbabazi. I'm a program coordinator at Sai Company. I grew up from here in Kigali, in a household of my mom and my siblings. We are 4 at home, but now we are 3. I lost a brother in 2021. I love children. I was always with kids. Even in the weekends, I would gather kids in the neighborhood. I teach them, we talk, we learn maybe discipline, hygiene, things that they're not learning really at school. That's what I was really called to, just kids and all that. But as I was in the community seeing challenges surrounding girls and everything, I was like, what can I do to help? Because I'm a fellow girl, I've lived what they are going through. How can I offer my services? How can I lend an ear? How can I just be of help to them? So that's how I found myself now working with adolescents, teenagers. All goes back to how women were not really empowered back in the days. Anything related to women, it wasn't of a big issue, it wasn't of a concern. And that came also to our menstruation. If ladies were in their menstruation, they could be isolated. They'll be cast away and then wait. After those 3 days, they come back in the community. And then they grew up with that shame, feeling it's not something you're proud of. You don't want to talk about it. You're not, even when you're facing issues, you don't want to share and find solutions. So coming from that time to where we are now, I can say things have changed, but it's still a long way to go. To open up, to talk to your parents about body changes, what's happening to you, to talk to someone who is trusted. But since they grew up like that, they raised us like that, we find ourselves relying to our friends, our peers, more than our guardians or parents for information. Growing up, I grew up with my mother, but never did she sit me down and talk to me about periods. Okay, you're growing, this is happening, this is changing. No. What I know, I learned is from my friends. Whenever we talk to them, they tell us, a friend told them, when you take coffee, you don't get pregnant. Others say that when you sleep with a guy during the day, you're okay. They only make babies at night. It's a lot of things out here. So I want to be someone I didn't see growing up. If I can help a girl know some information, why not? Here our mission is to empower adolescents mentally, socially, and economically. So when it comes to economy, we find that when we fight teenage pregnancies, one of the causes, it's poverty. So when a girl tells you, I can't afford this and I want this, maybe I want a pad, maybe I want lotion, and they don't have where to get money to buy that, I end up sleeping with a guy or letting a guy use me and I get the money. So we said, okay, that's an issue. So how can we solve it? Why not create something for these girls to do and earn a living? What can we do? So most of them, they told us they want to start tailoring. We said, okay. That's how we brought a few machines and they started learning. Because one of our team members, she's good. She knows how to do that. So she trains them twice a week. And other days they just come for practice on their own. So after 6 months, we provided a machine and we let them go in town to start working and earning a living. So my LA journey is a bit funny and great. It's just a great experience. For starters, that's why I met my husband. I got to know Eli through a friend. So he could come and tell me about abundant leadership, the scarcity mentality, the raging river. I was like, this is really good. What are you talking about again? He would explain. And then when the applications were open, he told me, Sharon, you need to apply. I applied with the hopes, okay, they're gonna choose me or not. So it was just like that. So when they picked me, I was really happy. And when I saw the amount we were supposed to pay, I was like, again, oh my God, I can't afford this. It's really a lot. And then surprisingly, there were scholarships. And I was really grateful to be among the selected and then got a scholarship. And then we started studying. So among the subjects we studied, there is this called ABCD, as asset-based community involvement, things like that. So where they tell us to use what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have. Use what you have to develop yourself, to develop your communities. So we go back and say, okay, what do we have now? We have the knowledge, we have the information about sexual reproductive health, and then what do? We have the communities, we have the teenage mothers and the young boys and girls surrounding us who don't know anything about that. So why can't we use what we have to empower our communities? Brought the teenagers here, and then we said, what do you want? They said they wanted dance classes. They said they wanted to learn English. And then we said, okay, that's what you want. But we also want to teach them sexual reproductive health. So why not combine? So every Thursday, they come here, they dance. In their break, we teach them. So it's like we are all involved. It's not a one way. We want you to do this. And that I learned it from Eli. Just use what you have and include people. Just don't come imposing, we do this now. And it's been effective. They come back and turn their communities into thriving and flourishing communities. When we help these people, we are planting a seed. Like these teenage mothers who come here, when we ask them about studying, they say, I feel like I'm left behind, I can't go back to school, but at least I can do something to earn a living and take care of my babies. So it's just planting seeds of hope in different people. So when we empower leaders, it's not one person, you're just empowering thousands and thousands behind that person, because it really does work.